Gratitude. If you can have this much gratitude throughout your day, you can stay clean for that day. And this is some 12-step recovery wisdom for the common man. 12-step recovery, a tool, a model, a template for how people get past or manage their lives after their addictions. My son is telling me the dogs are back and we're out here hiking in the forest. And one of the things about this is that we talk a lot about spirituality, about gratitude. And a lot of people get turned off by that because they see the word God and they think it's religion, which that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about perspective. I'm talking about a way of life, finding a way to find the value within you so you can equate it to your life. And one of the great things that addiction has taught me is to be grateful for the things I have. See, because when you have pain, when suffering, when you live as an addict, whether that's a gambling addict or so on, or perhaps you just had a bad day, you don't have a drug problem, you don't have a chemical dependency issue, you don't have something gnawing at you, like what I call the disease of addiction, is that you have pain. And what that pain tells you to do is it tells you to do the opposite of it. It tells you to be grandiose. It tells you to be better than anything. If I can be the best in the world, if I can somehow do something to distract myself from the reality of my life, the bad day, the poor thoughts, the bad luck, the run of different things, because that's how I see my life, I don't take responsibility for it, then I can have this great, great, great thing. And if I have it, if I'm celebrated, if I get the adoration, if I'm at the top, if I win the prize, and we see this over and over again in our culture, then now, finally, I have acceptance. I don't have to worry about all that other crap that brought me down. And see, this is why gratitude is such a great thing. Be grateful for the things that I have. Be grateful for the common things. And I get this so much when I'm walking out in nature, because nature doesn't need a social hierarchy platform in order to feel okay with itself. It just grows. It does. There's trash on the ground. It grows around it. It moves in its way. It doesn't complain about the seasons. It just works within it, or at least I don't think it does. I don't know. I'm not in tap with its consciousness. But the thing is that when I can be grateful for the things I have, and this is something you hear in 12-step meetings quite a bit, it's not about getting what you want. It's about wanting what you have. Then perspective comes into play. The fight within me to be the best, or to run from being the lowest, or to need to be the lowest to manage my self-pity or manage my pain, goes away. See, in my gratitude for what I have, a roof over my head, food in my belly, whatever it might be, perhaps I have great loss in the day, perhaps today a tragedy has happened, but I'm able to find the good in things, the simple actions, the things I have. And when I have that, I stop the war within myself. I stop the chatter within myself. I stop the voice of guilt. I stop the voice of shame. I stop the voice of the addiction gnawing at me over and over again. And this is one of those things that, we in meetings, we always say, man, I almost wish everybody, myself with a chemical dependency problem, I almost wish everybody had a drug problem, because if they did, they'd be able to tap into so much wisdom, tap into so much of a way of life where we have dedicated ourselves to find a simple way of actionable learning to live a spiritual life. Not dependent upon religion, not dependent upon some hierarchy, not even dependent on your idea of what a higher power is, but my idea of how I find peace in the world. And that's a beautiful way to live. And I'll tell you this. At the root of my ambition, at the root of my purpose, it's always been, how can I find that peace? Whether it was in the joy of my children, whether it was in the joy of finding the high, whether it was in the joy of winning, it was always in pursuit of that betterness of self, that spirit, and that peace that hopefully today I'm sharing with you. In any case, this is the Daily Awesome Podcast, guys. If you like this, subscribe to our channel. This is a new channel. We also have over 800 videos on relationships, sex, men's development, bettering yourself in so many different ways on our other channel. Check that out. But guys, this is what we do. We share the message of being the better man through spirit, through philosophy, through action. through how we live. And if you're interested in a community of that, a community of men who walk the walk, talk the talk, check out Men's Development Excellence. It's our program where you hop on multiple calls a week with us. You get into action of a community, and you better yourself in every way at the root of you. If life excellence is your goal, Men's Development Excellence is your platform. All right, gentlemen, I'll talk to you guys soon, and you guys have a great day.